driving an automatic for over a decade. And the reason I went for this car is because it's comfortable, and above all, given my height, the one thing that I needed was a leg space, and I didn't want to have the tension of keep changing my gear shift. I needed an automatic, and I wanted a smooth and a very comfortable car, and this was the best option then. This car is not conducive to take to the farm in Karjat. So what I needed was an option that could take all kinds of terrain and everything. So we needed a 4x4. So we looked at many cars like an Isuzu, the Toyota Fortuner, the Ford Endeavour. Eventually, I decided on Mahindra Thar. Mahindra is made for this country. It has been made for all terrain. And if you don't believe me, you know what? Come. I'm going to my farm now. And I'm going to miss driving on even paved road, where I'll go into a territory where the potholes are basically the road. That's where this vehicle makes it point. Case in point is when you drive, as you see in my car, so when I drive my Merc or any other car, whenever we come to a pothole, you would realize that you have to slow down, you have to weave from one hole to another hole, and you have to be very careful that the bottom does not scrape. So in this, like now that I'm going through the bumps, as you can see, it doesn't really matter. And look at how it is. I'm not even applying brakes, nothing. I've glided over smoothly. This car is meant for it, you know. And that's one of the greatest advantage of driving this vehicle. I think I made a great choice in getting a 4x4 car. Now 4x4 is a very specific reason for me to buy it. And from therein I realized who definitely needs a 4x4 in this country. So I have this small piece of road. From a tar road till my farm, there is no proper road. And during the rains, it's full of slush and muck. So any other vehicle that goes into that road, it gets stuck. And that's wherein my 4x4 comes in handy. The best part is, if someone is stuck, I can even pull that person out from it. In Mumbai, there's no reason why you need a 4x4. But the moment you come out and you go to your farmhouse, or you're going off-roading, or you're doing something like that, you need a 4x4. For all those people who are into masculine vehicles, this is that rugged, good looking. A lot of people will stare when you're driving it around. It's a really cool looking Thar. Honestly, this is not that car that will fly at 180. It's not meant for that. So at around 80s on the expressway and 90s, I'm already been on my 6th gear and it's smooth. The best thing about Thar is you can just go into the menu and you can just put the adventure mode on, and the moment you put the adventure mode on, you can see every menu that you want to see in it, and you can even customize your menu for whatever indications that you need when you're driving off-roading or even when you're driving. So this is one of the most brilliant things that I've seen that Mahindra has included into the Thar. Dashboard is pretty simple and pretty clean. Speaking of interiors, the basics are in place. You've got a nice sound system. You can connect it to your mobile phone. I have an Apple, so it just goes into CarPlay and it's smooth. Your destination and everything pops up thanks to Google onto the screen. Shows you the fuel, shows you the temperature of the engine, shows you the speedometer, and shows you the mileage and whatever the odometers that you regularly have. So that's very brilliant. What we have added extra into this is a rear camera. So during reverse we need it, because to be absolutely honest, the rear view mirror basically is not of much help. So I have to generally use my side to mirrors. When I'm driving in this foggy conditions where thanks to the mud on the road, I can't see much. My back glass has stained and it doesn't have a wiper. So seeing the reverse bit of the vehicle is a little difficult. So my advice is, if possible, put in a rear view camera. That would save you a lot. Trust me, this Thar takes care of everything. The bad road, even if you want to go on a sand, you want to climb steep mountain, brilliant. This car without a 4x4 can achieve all that. And above all, if you have an issue reaching your destination because your destination is not on a paved road, you definitely need a Thar.